The International Sister Cities Annual Conference was the backdrop for a signing ceremony which joined Arlington to its newest sister city, Ivano-Frankivsk, in the Ukraine. There were smiles all around, but we wondered what exactly a sister city partnership means.
Sister Cities started as a very grassroots kind of relationship between communities, mostly in Europe and the United States. And in 1955, President Eisenhower decided to make a big push as a way to say citizen diplomats matter. And 50 plus years later now, there are over 700 sister city relationships in the United States. Arlington has sister city relationships with San Miguel, El Salvador, Coyoacán, Mexico, Aachen, Germany, Reims, France, and the new relationship with Ivano-Frankivsk. So each one has developed differently. With Ivano-Frankivsk, the impetus was really from the Arlington side. There was a very active Ukrainian American community here. A couple of leaders said, we're going to make this happen.
Personally, I am a child that came to the North American continent because my parents were forced to leave Ukraine, and got involved with Sister Cities because I liked what it stood for. I liked the idea of citizen-to-citizen diplomacy, that every individual can do a contribution to the world. We are talking about educational exchanges. We are talking about cultural exchanges. We are talking about economical linkages between Arlington and Ivano-Frankivsk to develop opportunities both there and here.
Over the last few years, we have done everything from elementary school exchanges with fourth graders. We've done soccer exchanges with soccer teams going to El Salvador and teams coming here for tournaments. And it's good for us as a community. It's very good for our kids because then as they grow, they go to college, they go on to professional careers. They'll have had that first experience abroad, and that sets them one step further down the line.
We're lucky in Arlington to have such a diverse community of people coming from everywhere, but it's great to have that opportunity to also go abroad and explore what's out there. And that has had an amazing effect afterwards. I ended up interning at the French Embassy. I ended up majoring in French at Georgetown. I interned for a French startup out in Silicon Valley, and now I'm living out in San Francisco where I help French businesses with their business development in Silicon Valley. So it's been great.
My parents are both from El Salvador, but I was born here with my two brothers. I didn't really know a lot about it except for stuff that I saw on TV, so it was really cool to go back to where my parents were from. So. I'm actually working with the Queen of the Carnival, Tiffany Jimenez, with an orphanage over there. It's called La Aldea San Antonio. And we're working to look for sponsors. There's about 75 kids from the ages 2 to 18. We also have this other two projects that we're trying to rebuild, their playground and their gymnasium, because they're in really poor conditions right now. I went over there thinking, okay, I'm just gonna go and donate, I won't get anything out of it. But it really this sounds so cliche, but it really did change my life. It seriously opened my eyes to so many great things that people can do to give back to the community. And it was a really good experience.
Arlington, of course, is a very international city by its nature. We have people from 90 or 100 different countries speaking as many different languages. It's part of what makes Arlington a special place, part of what many people really enjoy about being Arlingtonians, the exposure to the world. We're connected to the rest of the globe in many ways. I think that nowadays we all recognize that our kids are growing up in a global economy. They're going to have to be able to interact with people from different countries and different cultures. And so Sister City is a way for us to connect with other places, to promote that kind of intercultural understanding, and also to have some fun.